Alrighty, it's time for Cliff Town. This is, by far, I think it's top 3, easily. One of my favorite levels in this game. It's incredibly fun. It's probably not like that great of a level in retrospect, except for one part of it that I really, really enjoy. And it's just the very end of the level. It ends up being like super duper kind of fun and epic feeling, as you have to like scale this like giant fortress. Also, I forgot about these enemies. There's like these weird enemies that have like a cloak made out of metal, and it looks really, really weird. And they're my favorite to kill. Also, fun fact. Oh, the music in this level also just kicks ass. Yeah, he's got a cloak made out of iron. And he also has a sombrero. He's the biggest badass enemy in this game. And he also only does stuff when his, like, gigantic, terrifying Far Side housewife slaps him on the ass to do it. Metal ponchos, that's what they are, yeah, they're weird. Yeah, so let me tell you, in the PS1, you see those sand dunes in the background? Look at how, like, we're on planet Arrakis, like how lovely all that shit is. PS1, you know, we got nothing. we got like green. Like it was just a green, foggy draw distance thing. Okay, one of my favorite moments in the whole game. Bam! Ah, satisfying, killing 2 things at once. Anyway, yeah, that's what we had to deal with. I hope that they have at least one level that brings that back instead of like looking good, but oh well. Yeah, used to be that it was like, yeah, we just can't render anything in the background, so it's just gonna be a green gradient that fades into nothingness. And that's just, everything just kind of looked like Superman 64. And that was good. We liked it. It was considered a beautiful experience. Not really. People thought it looked like shit back then, and they, certainly would think it looks like shit now. But, it worked, and it's the price that we had to pay to get any decent graphics whatsoever on the stuff that we actually cared about. Okay, I don't remember this thief being here. And this is actually a really, really annoying part to have a thief. I feel like I'm not gonna actually be able to catch up with this thief using normal, never mind. Sass. Give me that eggy. There we go. We're gonna have to come back to this area, so I'll leave that dragon be for now, and we'll just, sweep him up on another, pass-through. But, yeah, we're gonna just stick around here on the lower level for one moment, just make sure I clean up everything. But I think that there's a treasure chest that will require a key around here somewhere, or no? Or, no. Okay, I know where the treasure chest that requires the key is. It is, at the top of this whole segment. So let's start making our way up. We're gonna have to come back to this segment. Wow, they are just remarkably unattractive. Gary Larson, Far Side-esque looking. They look like Koopas. Their heads look like the top of oh, right. Shit, I hope I've been doing that. Their heads look like the top of like a asparagus. Anyway. Yeah, you need to remember to breathe fire on the pots of, I guess, soup? Because then it poops out a gem. Give that guy's ass, bam. And I think that I might have missed that on a previous one, but we'll see. I do have to, yeah, okay, so there's the treasure chest, and I don't need a key for that treasure chest, right. So, to that end, we now get to do a little bit of gliding after we kill these things. Boop. Okay. Far Side-esque chickens and whatnot are dead. Here we go. Let's kill the remaining chests up here. And now, we're gonna do some gliding. We'll go ahead and let that dragon be. Let's do the long glide first. So we just want to aim for this corner from the top there, and I don't think I got it. Shit. Okay. I think that'll count as a death, probably. And I haven't released a single dragon, so that means I get to start the entire fucking level over again. Okay, cool. I think the thieves were all in the same places they were in the original, just some of them are really unremarkable. Yeah, that may just be the case, because that is a very, very bland section to have a thief in. Alright, this time, as I ascend the top of this level, we're going to get the dragon at the top, so that I can, if I mess up the jump again, I'll be able to, okay, that was really weird. I'll be able to at least retry from up there instead of having to run through the entire, like, fortress in the back. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the part that I loved as a kid. Was just this fortress in the back. This little thing, this whole little structure, for whatever reason, made me very happy. Probably because I lived in New Mexico.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Wow. Why don't you suck my big dick? That's very rude of him, and of me, but mostly of him. Anyway, yeah, so there we are. This is my favorite. This is it. This is the moment that brought me pure joy as a child. Was, gliding over here. Huh. A little more on the underwhelming side when I'm an adult, on account of the fact that I don't remember the fact that a dragon told you that you glide over here. I thought I just found that out on my own, but probably a dragon did tell me. But I just remember thinking that I did it with no tutorial and being like, ah, I see the gems over there. I will beflyest myself over to them. But you know what really did it though? You know what makes this all worthwhile? It's coming up here in 1 second. I don't think I killed this guy. We'll have to kill him real quick. This whole section is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so worth it for one moment here. That will occur after I talk to this dragon because I need to unlock something. Why does everyone have a European name in this game? I don't get it.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Okay, yeah, so this unlocks the whirlwind that I can use to get around here. Anyway, are you ready for this shit? Are you absolutely ready for this shit? Back behind the start of the level, we got ourselves a treasure chest that requires a key that I don't have. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I thought it had a key. Ah, crap. Alright. Anyway, it had a purple gem in it, and the purple gems are worth 25 gems. And, like, up until this point, I think this is the first purple gem you see in the entire game, and it's really, really well hidden. I like where they put that there. Because, I don't know, I just like when people put stuff behind the, like, the startup levels and things like that. Anyway, that's the first purple gem you see in the game. And if you're me, you're like, holy shit, I didn't know gems could get so purple. Because you're just used to green, you're used to red, you're used to blue sometimes. Blues are good, they're 10. But you know what? Purple, 25, unheard of. And it gets even better than that. But that's not going to become, that's not going to become. That's not going to be happening for a long time. We'll get there. Oh man, we'll get there and it's going to be awesome. Alright, real quick, I'm going to make sure that I have blown in all the soup. And if I have, then we're basically ready to wrap up this level here. Yes, I hadn't blown in that soup. Oh yeah, she doesn't deal damage, she just bitch slaps you. Sends you flying backwards. I guess it can be dangerous if it knocks you into, like, water and kills you, but I don't think that actually hurts you.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
You don't.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Cool. I forgot just how much... Yeah. You know what's funny? I just am now remembering this about this game. Like, all the dragons, almost all of them are just there to give you tutorial stuff. That never really stops. Like, you could get to, like, the very end of the game, and you'll still have dragons being like, remember, Spyro, you gotta flap your ass if you wanna... Wait, I meant to say wings. You gotta flap your wings if you wanna fly. Stuff like that. So that got really, really old in the game, and I'm sure it's gonna get really, really old in the remake too. But hence why I'm making an effort to mostly just ignore dragons unless it's absolutely necessary to talk to them. I don't know about that. That was close. I should get it there anyway. I guess blue gems are worth 5 and yellow gems are worth 10, so there you are. Bird kill the thief. I don't need to. I already got his egg. Flapping your ass is just twerking. If you think about it, oh wait, I already made that joke. Never mind. Okay, is that it? Nope, I am going to be missing 2. Okay, let's see if it's in one of the pots. I don't think it will be. Now, I guess if there's a thing that I can do that will let me see where all the remaining gems in the level are. That is not the true Spyro the Dragon way. In Spyro the Dragon 1, if you didn't know where a gem was, then fuck you. That was the philosophy of that game. And that's the philosophy that I have, which is if you don't have money and you don't know where money is, then fuck you. Okay, that level's done. And so ends one of my favorite levels in the, in this game. Just dive bomb his ass. I'm not going to be able to do that. Cool. Alrighty. We are down to 1 normal level and 1 flight level in this one. Let's go ahead and clean up the... Oh shit, these guys look pissed. They usually aren't that aggressive. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Skill point acquired. I didn't do anything. Alright. Icy something level. Where's icy level? Okay, so we have the boss who's over here. I think... Wait, did I just run past it? I am so confused. Oh, there we are, there we are. It's down this little path. Ice Cavern. There's always those last 2 gems for you. You always found them last. I think I actually ran into that quite a lot too, because they're kind of hidden in a corner, and then when you start doubling back through the level and you turn around and head towards the beginning, that's when you start to notice, like, oh, that's where those gems be. And I think that's probably almost intentional. Not entirely sure. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, this level's a little different. This level's got some parts in it that I don't remember it having. I mean, there's a couple of glide spots. You kind of have to go, like, there's some very interesting little hidden stuff in sections in this level where you have to do some really weird glides to get to them. Specifically, there's one that involves, like, getting a key. It's either the key is in a really weird spot or the treasure chest is in a really weird spot. Or both, I don't know. Oh yeah, bats. Those are probably heal in this one. And if I remember right, you used to be able to actually fall back through that section, so they at least made it so you don't fall through there anymore.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Yep, that's like the 3rd or 4th dragon to tell me that. Anyway, so this is way better looking, but this is what I was talking about when I said that in the PS1, if you had to render like if you couldn't render like a skybox or anything like that, just have a frickin' pit of death with some like purple fog at the bottom of it, and it looks like, for better or worse, I think it's actually a little bit better. They keep like a weird like purple fog of death, and that's oh, this is terrifying. You have to charge into these freaking poles. Just don't go careening off. Anyway, I'm glad that they kept that. It looks much nicer in this remake than it ever did in the game itself. That shouldn't be too surprising. Okay, we come over here and we grab this, and we need the key to unlock this. And the key is going to be located... Oh, jeez. I have to do a weird glide for it if I remember. Ah, there it is. Just make that jump from here. That's not so bad. Just make sure I... Oh, man. That was really, really close. Yeah, so if you glide and you hold back, you kind of, like, slow down and you start to descend a little bit better. And that's the only way to, like, stop a glide in the middle, aside from, I think you can actually just straight up stop gliding. Is that guy dabbing? He's dead. Anyway, that's the way that you stop it, and I remember it working a little bit better in the game, but that was mere inches off of falling to my death. Anyway, I'm going through this section backwards because you're supposed to, like, not just fly through that window immediately, but, I did. And then these guys are basically bullies from Super Mario 64. You have to, like, hit them twice and then knock them off into the cliff. And, I got the key, so I think this will take me back to the room that I was just at with the dragon and the treasure. We'll just go grab that treasure chest now, and that will finish up this section, and I'll have to talk to the dragon, and then we're basically home free with the level at this point. Yeah, we are, comparatively speaking, I think we're flying through this game. I have no idea how many episodes this series is going to be.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Boy, that's a well-written line right there. That's definitely got a lot of Spyro character. They didn't really phone that one in at all.
Thank you for releasing me.
There we go. There we go. Be prepared for a lot of that. I guess if I'm gonna give it shit about phoning it in, I should have waited 5 seconds for it to phone in way, way harder than I could have ever have imagined it phoning it in for a phone. Yeah. Okay. This section terrified me as a kid. I don't know why. Probably because I didn't... Oh! Yeah! I know why. I used to play this game with the D-pad because I didn't like using the analog sticks. In fact, actually, and I remember this now, some of the very first PS1 games didn't actually have, like, the controllers didn't have analog sticks on them at all, right? And so, I remember playing this game without, analog controls. I just played it all with D-pad. Let's see if I can go around this thing just using the D-pad. It's gonna be a lot harder. Okay, I was able to... Wait. You had to have been able to do it, because you had to be able to change the, Oh yeah, that... I think I just put the analog sticks on digital mode, so that they just, only did, like, up, down, left, right. You couldn't do any sort of diagonal controls. Boy, I was a stupid child. Anyway, we're gonna go up on these things to get up to that section, and then this will take us to a slightly secret-ish area where we have a bunch of these guys. I think as long as you hit these guys at the right angle, you can kill them all in one shot. Some of them might require 2 charges. I don't really recall. Snowball dude. Okay. Yeah, this guy's gonna require 2. That's fine. Just make sure you don't actually go charging off with him. That was considered a bit of a challenge back in the day. Ha! How much better we are at video games. Well, you guys probably are. I continued to exist while video games were made. So I guess that, you know, I mean, yeah, that counts. Okay, we can... Oh, no, no! Ah, shit. Remember what I was saying about those lampposts being death sentences because you charge, and then you don't stop charging, and you don't stop charging, and you don't stop charging? Didn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, that's what happens. Well then. Okay, we're gonna need to... let's just go ahead and clean up this section real quick and then go back to where I was. Because this is just basically the other side of the section. Oh wow, this actually is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, let's clean up some dragons and just clean up this top section, and we're almost done with this level.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Oh yeah, like, what is it with this game? There are basically like 3 types of dragons. You have wimpy dragons, tough dragons, and old dragons. They just cycle through all of those over and over again. And when they have like a million dragons, all of them have like weird Dutch names like Niels and Björling and like Yissi and like Hans. Like, what happened to like John and Jack and Jacques and Hans? Oh, he's already in the game. Don't forget fat dragons. Yes, that was the other stereotype. So basically all of the characters. It's like, I assume that they basically came up with the dragons and then, oh, he's posing because he's buff. I see. And then, like, just Control F and replace all of, like, Fat Dragon. This one's gonna be Gunter. Fat Dragon 2, this one's gonna be, Boy... Saneberry. And that's basically how they filled in all the enemies. Okay, that was a little bit scary there, but we should be good. And this should be the last section of stuff. Very cool, very nice. 2 gems, 1 dragon, and that will end this level.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready.
Who? Fuck them.
I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Alright, cool. That rounds out that level. We can exit, and we'll just pick up like the flight level in Dr. Shemp.